Hello students, welcome to Abhyas IT Prep. In this video, we will discuss about JEE Mains 2026 28 Jan evening shift paper. Let's get started. First question we have on the basis of statement based question, which is binomial theorem, which is mainly focused on divisibility and binomial properties. Okay, statement 1 have saying that this one is divisible by 7. Okay, similarly we have statement 2, which is integral part of this have like 7 plus 4 root 3 power 25. Now we need to check is saying is an odd number. Okay, now we have to check whether these two statements are correct or wrong. Okay, first if you have see here, statement 1 have this one, which is 25 and 3 power 13, which is divisible by like 25 plus 3. Okay, and also here we have like this will be divisible by 20 plus 8. Okay, which means that these both are divisible by 7. Therefore statement 1 is correct. Okay, now just seeing that we can easily say this is divisible by 7. Now second one we have like statement 2, they are saying that 7 plus 4 root 3 but 25 by using the I plus f. Okay, we can easily solve this one. Okay, taking this r1 is equal r dash plus which is equal to f dash. Okay, that can make easily say r plus r dash will be equal to this one. Now we by this we can easily say that this one is an even integer. Okay, which makes I as odd integer. Okay, therefore we can say this one, which is given as f plus f dash is 1. Okay, therefore both statements are true. Okay, therefore we have this we can have I as odd integer. This the integral part of will be integer. Okay, now next question we have binomial theorem, sum of coefficients, which is having x power, we need to find the sum of coefficients of x power 499 and x power 500 in this like expansion. Okay, we need to see. Okay, we can see firstly write s, make it as s equal to this one. Okay, now next you can also put like r value in place of that, or just seeing this we can easily say that we have like a GP type of situation here. Okay, by using that we can easily make that like power 1001 and divided by x by 1 plus x. Okay, now just using that we can have this type of, now just take the extract from x power 499, like what we have required sum will be like this type of situation. Okay, now what now just now from here we can easily observe that what we have. Okay, just expand this one. Okay, you can easily observe that this what we are getting. Okay, which is 1000 up to C19 for 499, which is nothing but the coefficient of this one. Okay, and the coefficient of 500 will be this one. Okay, from this here itself. Okay, you can easily understand from this one and from this one finding the by using the general term. Okay, ultimately we will get this one. Okay, we can write, we know it's a form of like n c like r. Okay, plus n plus 1 c r plus 1. Okay, we can write it as n plus 1 like c r plus 1. Okay, that is the thing we just use it, and this by using the sum of it. Okay, we can easily see that, which is this one. Option 2 is the right answer. Next thing we have on the basis of parabola, let A be the focus of the parabola, which is y square is equal to 8x. Let y equal to mx be the line. Okay, line which intersects the parabola at two distinct points B and C. Okay, if the centroid of the triangle ABC is 7 by 3 and 4 by 3, then what is the distance between BC whole square? Okay, like square of the distance. Okay, if you see, just take the parametric, which if from the this is already given like from this one. From this we can easily see that what we have, and also B and C take it as parametrics. Okay, saying that like intersect parabola at two distinct points. Okay, that for that reason we can take that one. Now next thing we can just take the coordinates of the center of the triangle ABC. Okay, by using the parametric. Okay, this one and this one and this one by using the centroid. We already have this one, so in order to find that one we can easily find the T1 and T2. Okay, we got the first as T1 plus T2, and next similarly just putting into that what we have like T1 plus T2 can be just squaring on both sides. We will have like T1 square plus T2 square plus 2T1 T2 is equal to minus 3 by 4. Ultimately we got this one. Okay, now just substituting these values, like just in this we will get like 4. Okay, now just we need to find the BC whole square, which is distance between those two. That is nothing but T1 minus T2. Okay, and T1 minus T2 whole square, which is from here. Okay, BC, just we are taking that from here. Okay, I hope you understood what I'm saying. Now ultimately we got the 80. Only we need to find this. Already we got the T1 plus T2, and here itself we got the T1 square plus T2 square. Okay, we just using the two equations. Okay, I hope you understood. That will be like 80 is our answer. Next, Next question we have on the basis of probability. If you see here, we have unknown value as k here, okay, and given that expectation of x is 263 divided by 15, okay, which is like probability of x less than 20. Now if you see this expectation of x is nothing but like mean they given, okay, of the continuous frequency distribution, okay, which is grouped data. By using this we can easily find the like k value, okay. This means we can easily find the class, okay. By this we can easily find the class. In order to find the class, we just use the expectation of x, which is nothing but the mean of the continuous frequency distribution. Now using that we got the x as this one class. Now by using x less than 20, that means that these values for up 14, 15, 16, 17, this one, just use the summation of it, okay. We need to find this one also. Therefore for the reason, that means that we have to find the sum, okay. That is nothing but 11 by 15, okay. Now next process we have like on the continuity and differentiability, is saying that we have the given on the base of limit, okay, and cos pi x, okay, x power 2 by theta into sine of x minus 1, okay, divided by 1 plus x power 2 by theta, okay. Considering following two statements, we need to find, okay, whether it is discontinuous at x equal to 1 or continuous at x equal to minus 1, okay. We need to check, okay, we need to check whether it is true or not, okay. See here we got, just make it like we have for left and for right, we can check this for, okay. For the left we got the cos pi x, for the right we have sine of x minus 1 divided by x minus 1. Then after doing that, so we have like RHL and LHL as equal to f of 1 is equal to 1, okay. From this we can say that we have like equal situation here, RHL equal to LHL, okay. Therefore at x equal to 1, like x equal to 1, we can say it is a continuous, okay. Therefore if f of x is continuous at x equal to 1, okay. And for similarly for this type, okay, when we like x tends to minus 1, okay, like x tends to minus 1, we have further, we can check same process, we can check, okay. We can check further this process, we have like a different situation. Therefore f of x is not continuous at x equal to minus 1, okay. Therefore the like both are neither 1 or true, okay, neither 1 or 2 are true, okay. Therefore that is the one option is the correct answer, okay. Next, therefore inverse, we have inverse trigonometric functions on the basis of principal value evaluation, okay. If we see that considering the principal value of this inverse trigonometric function, we are having expression like tan of 2 sine inverse of 2 by root 3 minus 2 cos inverse of 3 by root 10, which is equal to what, okay. We need to just checking the like using the interval of this sine inverse and the cos inverse, okay. Sine inverse and cos inverse, we need to check expression into convert into like since they already given this 2 by root 3, we can easily find like in place of this, okay, we can just make it like sine, we can taking equal to theta and taking equal to alpha like phi, we can easily find the sine theta, okay, and cos phi. Now just putting in the like this formula, we know we can substitute those values in this like sine 2 theta by cos 2 theta, okay. Just that since tan 2 theta is equal to 2 tan theta, we can also write this one as well, okay. Therefore 2 tan theta divided by tan square theta, okay, which we can be solved by using this one and this one. Just after substituting those values, 33 by 56 will be our answer, okay. What we have, second option is the correct answer, okay. That is the thing. Just here we have just have to think that how we can be expression will be converted, okay. We are just assumed it as equal to theta and as equal to phi. Okay, now next question on the basis of sequence and series, arithmetic progression and the quadratic roots, okay. If you see here, they given arithmetic mean of 1 by a and 1 by b be the 5 by 16, okay, arithmetic mean, okay. Then what is the, and they given that a is greater than 2, okay, this a is greater than 2, and if alpha is the such that a 4 alpha b are the ap, okay, then what is the equation, okay, what is the equation, we ultimately we need to find the alpha value a and alpha to b value, okay. If you see here, now by using that, just taking the a is equal to 4 minus d and alpha is equal to 4 plus d, for b is equal to 4 plus 2d by using the ap, okay. Since they are already said these are in the ap no, by that we can easily see that, okay. Now just solving just substituting those values in place of this, we can easily convert that into like quadratic type, okay. After seeing that we can also have like arithmetic mean, no, just using that as well we can we can use that, okay. Just substituting those in place of this one, we can have like 5 by 16, okay, but 5 by 16 therefore like this already came from here, okay. Now just doing the simplification, we get the D as 2. Okay, therefore we got the D value. Now equation becomes what we have. If we find the D value, that means that the common difference is as found. Therefore just substituting those values, we will get the, like, in this equation. Okay, if you just substitute those values, like D value in this equation, we will get the, like, this type of situation. Okay, therefore X value became 2 comma minus 5/3. Okay, therefore we cannot take the, like, this situation. Just we got the X equal to this one. Okay, X equal to 2 and minus 5/3. Now just see here, we need to check whether these roots are in this interval or not. Okay, this or this. Okay, just check this one. What is a complex roots of magnitude less than both roots are in interval? This one. Just check this interval is less than, in between those or not. Okay, check whether this interval is in minus 1 comma 4. Yes, 2 is in between 1 comma 4 and another root is minus 2 comma 0. Like what we have 3 times. Okay, 3 ones. Okay, 1 point something, like minus 1 point something we have. That means that we have 0 and minus 2. Okay, therefore this, option 1 will be correct answer. Just check this as well. 0 comma 2, 1 it is in between 0 comma 2. No, if it is included like this one, we can say it is correct. And also if it is included like this, just say it is not, since there is in between, there is no root here. Okay, therefore we cannot take. Okay, this cannot be possible, and there are not complex roots, and both roots are not in this interval. Okay, therefore first option is the correct answer. Okay, next thing we have on the one and many one functions, which is given below 2 statements. Okay, now they have given one function which is this one modulus. Okay, which is saying that it is 1 1. Okay, and also another function which is saying many 1. Okay, now we need to check whether statements, given statements, are correct or not. Okay, just proceed with that. Just give, like, given that f of is like this one, just check with the, since we have modulus here. Okay, just check with the right side and the left side. Okay, now furthering proceedings, we will give, like, if we observe that this equation saying that if you just like vertical, if you just draw one vertical line, can you easily say that this graph shows that I have like 1 1 function. Okay, therefore it is statement 1 is true. Okay, since just say this graph will be become like this, just putting like y equal to 1, this one will be like this, graph will be like this. Okay, which makes that if you just draw one vertical line here, we can easily say that it is 1 1. Now for the second statement, we have this situation, just making like f of 0 is equal to like we just put the f of 0 from the, like, this region, like domain, we will get the minus 5/3. This means that we will get the, like, this situation. Now similarly, if we just we have like situation here. Okay, now we will check whether it is have like many values or not. Okay, on solving x equal to 0 and minus 1, we will get 0 and minus 1 has minus 5/3. It means but one value like 2 values has 1 value. Okay, which means that many 1. Okay, further, therefore we can say that this is also correct answer. Therefore both statement 1 and 2 are correct answers. Okay, therefore now next question we have, okay, on ellipse lattice rectum question, which is they say already given x center at 1 comma minus 2, and the focus is at 3 comma minus 2, and vertex sector at 5 comma minus 2. Then what is the length of this lattice rectum? Okay, now using this one, if we see here, the ellipse we have center is at 1 comma minus 2, and the 3 comma minus 2, and which is 5 comma, my vertex is 5 comma minus 2. Okay, this is the where ellipse we have like the situation. Okay, now so finding the CA, which is the distance between these two, we will have like a kind of situation, which is equal to 4, and the focus is given as 2. Okay, then what is the length of this, and also E eccentricity, we can easily find the focus. From the focus we can easily find the A, like eccentricity. Now from this we can easily find the lattice rectum, which is 2 into A by E minus AE. Okay, by this there's some simplifications which leads to 6 is the answer. Okay, that's how we got the 6. Now from another question we have like on the basis of hyperbola, which is common focus and eccentricity. Okay, we have like one is vertical and another one is, we need to check whether it is vertical or horizontal, and also have the saying that same foci. Okay, if E and L are respectively denote the eccentricity and the length of the lattice rectum of H, then the what is of like E plus L. Okay, 24 times. Okay, we need to check. See here we have like equation of hyperbola. Okay, for that need to check whether whether it is vertical or way. We need to check whether from that vertical or horizontal way. Okay, just for here just wrote it as vertical situation. Okay, in order to just compare with them. Okay, now finding the eccentricity of that this year we got that 5 by 13. Okay, now next thing, this will be for this focus will be have like this one. Okay, now next eccentricity will written as like this one for this. Okay, which gives as lambda is equal to 3. Okay, since just we have like by using the focus and as also just eccentricity, we can easily find the this value. Okay, lambda has to be value of which is 3 is the lambda. Okay, now we got the lambda which makes it as 9. Okay, which is nothing but we got both. Now we will say just find the eccentricity of this line L. Okay, we eccentricity of hyperbola now we got as 5 by 3. Okay, and also lattice rectum as 32 by 3. Therefore we got the E plus L. Just substitute those values in this, we will get the answer as 296 the answer. Okay, therefore first option is the correct answer. Okay, next we have on the basis of application of integration, which is area between these two curves. Okay, they given P1 and P2 curves. Okay, be the two parabolas. So in the two parabolas of area of the bounded, if the area of the bounded enclosed with between P and P2 is 6 times the area of the bounded. Okay, they are saying 6 times of area bounded enclosed between the line y equal to alpha x. We need to check. Okay, and also alpha is greater than 0. Okay, that means that we know when is alpha is greater than 0, we can say which coordinate it belongs, and also P1. Okay, then alpha is what? Okay, first we need to check what is the alpha here. Okay, now we have this type of parabola which is y equal to 4x square. Okay, and now x square plus 27, this one. Okay, now with this we can easily find the common region. Okay, from here itself we can easily see from 0 to like what we have from minus 3 to 3. Okay, from minus 3 to 3 here we have, and first region as this one. Okay, what we have this one from first region x square plus 27, and the second region 4x square. Okay, just do like point of intersection of P1 and P2 will be x equal to plus or minus 3. See here, point of intersection here and here. Okay, plus or minus 3 for x. Okay, and now just we have just further simplifications leads to like 108. Okay, now we got this area between P1 and P2. Now we need to find like 6 times of the area. Okay, which is area which is P1 and L were area between P1 and P1 is like 18 square units. Okay, that it's which is have like area between x square is equal to 4ay. Okay, and line x equal to my is what 8a square by 3m cube. Okay, this is a like we have. Okay, now by using this we get find the area between x square is equal to y by 4 and y x equal to y by alpha. We can easily check that here what is happening. Okay, just we can have like this one. Okay, this is a line which is L. Okay, by this line we can easily find what is happening with this one. Okay, and this saying that 6 times, and also we can have like a x equal to my situation here. Okay, and we have this result we have. Okay, by using that result we can easily find that what we have like, okay, y alpha is as 4. Okay, which is by substituting values we'll get the answer as alpha as 12. Okay, just we need to substitute whatever the values we got this in the previous slide, we will get the answer as 12. Okay, where the answer is 12. Okay, now just you have to think about it. Okay, where here P2 has already given that from the point of intersection as P1 and P2 is x equal to plus or minus 3. Okay, you need to check. Next, locus using a chord intersection, which is circle having radius 4, which is intersect x-axis at the points A of A point, which is a comma 0, and B of B comma 0, where like point we have like 2 cos alpha, 2 sin alpha, in between like alpha is in between 0 and pi by 2. Okay, now in given point Q, which is 2 cos beta, 2 sin beta, be the two like points alpha minus beta is equal to pi by 2. Then what is the point of like intersection AQ and BP lies on? Okay, they are asking about. Okay, see here they are saying that this parabola like circle is intersecting x-axis at the point like a comma 0. Okay, circle x-axis at the points a of a comma 0, it greater than 0. Now with this point of intersection R of h, okay, which is mbr, which is equal to mbp. Okay, but like slope of br is equal to slope of mbp, that by using that one. Okay, we have a k by h plus 2 and 2 by 2 sine alpha by 2 cos alpha plus 2, which implies k by h plus 2 is equal to tan alpha by 2. Okay, just using the slope by using the point of intersection. Okay, now similarly for the MAR and MA, which is coming from the diagram. Okay, if we just draw the diagram of this one, okay, just we have like A point and the B point and the P, okay, and the Q. Okay, by using this we have just finding the another one, we have like R here, R situation. Okay, just using the slope of that one, we have like alpha by 2 minus beta by 2 as pi by 4, and then just using the like tan of alpha, just adding means applying tan on both sides, we will have like this kind of situation. Okay, now that can be substituting those values like tan alpha by 2 and tan beta by 2, we will get this one. Okay, next thing, after substituting those values, we will get like this kind of locus. Okay, which is x square, which is we can write as h in terms of h and k in terms of y, x and y. Okay, x square plus y square minus 4y minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, which makes intersection from that, which gives this one. Okay, which matches with the first option. Okay, that's ultimately we are doing that by using the point of intersection only, that AQ and BP, which is we are checking that. Okay, point which lies on the AQ and BP. Okay, now definite integrals, which is greatest integer function integer. Okay, integration by using which is based on C here, we got the greatest integer function on both sin x and cos x. We need to check how the interval divides. Okay, C here we got the from minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, like this situation from pi by 2 to minus 1 and minus 1 to 0 and 0 to 1 and 1 to pi by 2. Okay, how we just see here, we just got sin x in between what we have like 1 minus 1 and 1. Okay, we are just it is oscillating in between 1 and minus 1. No, so for that reason we just taken up to 1. Okay, I hope you understood. For that reason we just taken from minus 1 to 1. Okay, just after that, and also if you just substitute those values in between what values, we will get the either minus 1 or 0 and also 1. Okay, these are the situations from the for the greatest integer for sin x and cos x. Okay, these are the situations for sin x and cos x. Okay, now we have similarly just substituting all these values and limits, we will get the answer as I equal to 11 pi plus 2. Okay, second option is the correct answer. Now we have on the basis of differential equation, which is just we need to convert this normal form. Okay, in order to solve this. Okay, just convert that into this one. Okay, we can write this as well. Okay, after that just integrating on both sides. Okay, just we can convert and also just putting the value of like what we have, y of pi by 2 is equal to pi by 2, we will get the c as 1. Now we got the c value. Okay, here c value as 2, just 1. Okay, just substitute those values. Now we will have the y equal to like function. Okay, we got the function. Now just put the like this one. Okay, in order to find the answer. Okay, we got the pi by 4 we y of pi by 4 as this one and y of pi by 6 as this one. Just multiply with 6 and multiply with 8, we will get the what we have. After doing the simplification, we got the minus pi is the answer. Okay, therefore 3 is the right option. Now trigonometric functions, signum function analysis. Okay, if you see here, they are based on the signum function, which is signum of sin x, signum of cos x. Okay, where signum is this one. Okay, they already given the information of the signum function, which is in between 1 and minus 1, which is greater than 0 and less than 0. Just take a look. And now if you see here, from the 0 to, and also they given this x is must be not equal to n pi by 2, where n belongs to integers. Okay, that we know. Signum function is in between like integers only. Okay, therefore x belongs to 0 comma pi by 2, where y is equal to if it is between 0 comma pi by 2, therefore y will be equal to what? 4. Okay, just 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, just will be in between 0 pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, this all values will become 1, therefore we can add 4. Okay, and now pi by 2 to pi, there will be all values, but if it is like oscillating. Okay, for that reason 1 minus 1 we will get like minus 2. Okay, and now again we have y is equal to -1. Since it is oscillating like somewhere and somewhere it from x equal to pi comma 3 pi by 2, we have like somewhere we have decreasing and somewhere increasing. Okay, that is the reason for signum of this one will be equal to 0, and similarly for this as well. Therefore from 0 to 2 pi we got the values. Okay, now range of y will be like -2 to 0, -2 to 4. Okay, we got -2 up to 4. Okay, in between we have like 0. Okay, therefore range of values will be this one. Now just we have to see sum of all elements. Okay, just add those elements, we will get the 2 is the answer. Okay, it's easy one. You have to know about the basics thing about signum function. Now based on the 3D geometry, image of point in line and distance, which is q point, be the image of point which is an image of point P in the line this one. Okay, then what is the distance of Q from the line this one? Okay, we need to find the distance of this one. Just see here, we got the point and also image of the point. Okay, and direction ratio is 1 to 1. Okay, and this one came from the r plus 1. We just regularly we just put the lambda, but we just use now r. Okay, now using that we just direction ratio of Pn, which is from ear to ear, we have this one r minus 2 and 2r minus 2 and r. Okay, and just taking the product of this one, like this ratio, this direction ratio, and this one, we will have product, it will be 0 since it is perpendicular. Therefore r will be equal to 1. Therefore now we got the n as what? This one. If it is r is equal to 1, therefore n will be what? 2 comma 2 comma 2. Okay, therefore, and also we have that implies if it is if we got the n, say we can easily find the q value, that is 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now from this, if we observe that we got the a and 995 and the direction ratio which is here. Okay, from this plan. Now we need to find the what? Distance. Okay, which is AQ distance, which is under root of 17, and AM distance, which is from the perpendicular. We have perpendicularity with the distance of perpendicular. Now we got the 217. Now totally up to QM as root root 49, which will be equal to 49. Sorry, 7. Okay. Now answer will be our 7 is the answer. Okay, that's how we got. Just see here Q from. Okay, we just taking that Q A M. Okay, Q A, which is just firstly we just took the QA and QM. See here AQ and AM just we taken. Finally we just find the QM. Okay, from the point. Okay, just distance of point from this line. Okay, this line. What we have Q of what we Q. Okay, this is the direction ratio of this line. Okay, now area of the triangle using vectors, which is P be a point, okay, in the plane of the vector. Okay, they given AB vector and AC vector such that P is equivalent from the AB and the AC. Okay, now if this magnitude of AB is root 5 by 2, then what is the area of the triangle ABP? Okay, see here they given plane one point P is a point in the plane vector P, which is AB is equal to 3 I bar J bar. Okay, which is we can write it as cos 2 theta is equal to from this diagram. Okay, here see we got the theta here. Okay, we got the AB as root 11. Okay, if we see there we have the magnitude of this one, and similarly we have AP from this point. Okay, from this point of the plane vector, and such that point P is equidistant from the lines AB. Okay, equidistant from the lines AB and the AC. Okay, now which will be AP will be root 5 by 2 they given. Now using this information and also theta, by using this theta we got the cos theta is equal to -1 by 11. Now and so just using that cos 2 theta we can write it as 1 minus sin square 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 11, which is sin. Finally ultimately we can easily find the sin theta value. Now area of triangle, and also using that sin theta we can easily substitute in this one. If we will get the 3 is the option. Okay, which option 3 will be the correct answer. Okay, just you need to check this diagram. If you observe that, just see the equidistant from line AB and the equidistant from line AC, you can easily, and also AP will be, you have to check. Okay, and also you need to find the using this theta only you can easily find. Now the next question we have on the organ plane, locus and maximum distance. Okay, A is equal to that this one and this set. Okay, if you just do the see here, radius will be 4 and center will be 2 comma 0, and here as well we need to check whether how we can find this. See here First we have like make it like square, like a circle. Okay, we can see here easily x minus 2 y minus 0. Okay, and similarly here we have another one which is the ellipse. Okay, this can form the ellipse. Okay, by using this one, just convert that into like this one. Okay, after doing that, so we will get the ellipse form. Now we know we have circle and ellipse. Okay, now by using that, which is this one. Okay, circle and ellipse, this one. Okay, which is minus 5 by 2 is this this one. Okay, vertex. Okay, next thing, center will be like minus 2 comma 0 for the circle. Okay, now maximum value of this one will be what? We need to find this one. Okay, which is z1 belongs to A and z2 belongs to B. Okay, now see here, that's which is B like B of z2, which is this point, which this vertex will be like, we know for the ellipse we can easily find the one side. If we find the one side, we can easily find the other side. Also 6 comma 0 is of the diameter of this one. Okay, now finding all this, seeing all these values, just substitute in the z1 minus z2, which will give us 17 by 2. Okay, which will be third option is the correct answer. Okay, now based on the substitution method, we can easily solve this one. See here, we got the fractions here such that they given f of 0 is equal to minus 26 plus 24 log 2. Okay, sorry, not plus multiplication. Okay, then we have like okay, if f of 1 is equal to a plus b log 3, where ab is equal to integers, then what is the value of a plus b? Okay, using that, what we have, just put x equal to t power 6. Okay, then dx will be like 6t power 5. Okay, now just after doing that, so just you can further simplifications. Okay, now it will be like what we have, t and integration of t minus 2 dt plus 4 like integration of 4 of 1 by t plus. So just using that, like what we have like used t square minus 4 and plus 4. Okay, for that reason we can write it as like t square t plus 2 t minus 2. Okay, that's we can calculate, cancel this cancellation, like what we have just cancel this t plus 2, that will be t minus 2. Okay, therefore what we have, and also we separate this one and further simplify, easy process to do it. Okay, now we need to find the c. Okay, using this we can easily find the c. Just substitute f of 0. Okay, and this that was classified into this one. Now just first substitute f of 0 in order to find this one. Okay, we got the c as to minus 26. Now just substitute the minus 26 here, we will get the what we have, minus 26. We just put the minus 26, that will be like this will be happen. Okay, next, now f of 1. Okay, just put f of 1 here, since we got minus 26 already, we got the substitute, we will get that answer. Okay, just after substituting this like f of 1 from this, here we will get as just see here, b as 24 and a as minus 35. Okay, therefore just adding those things, we will get minus 11 is the answer. Okay, this is simple one. Just you need to there is a one only thing, you need to substitution. Okay, remaining all things will be easy for you. Okay, next thing, sequence and series, which is geometric progression sum, which is if you observe that we have like 6 by 3 power 26, 25, 24 and 23 up to 3. Okay, they're like a reverse one. If you see here, just using the geometric progression, this, you see here, r power, like say taking that's like 6 power, like what we have 6 and 3 power 26 here. Okay, up to numerator it is up to 2 power 24, and this is the denominator, we have like 3 power like 26. Okay, using using that, like first term plus like n by 2. Okay, up to like 10 terms. Okay, like 10 terms we have like this one, and divided by 3 power 25, like r power 25 minus r minus 1. Okay, just using that one. Okay, after that further simplifications leads to like sum will be equal to 2 power 26. Okay, that's a simple one. Just you have to see. Okay, in numerator and the denominator there is varies will be present. Okay, which will be up to 2 power 26 is our answer. Now we have section B on the basis of like sequence of series. Okay, if you see here, we have the general term is equal to p by q. Okay, which is the GCD must be 1. Okay, and also this p and q are positive integers, okay, such that they have to find this one p plus q. Okay, if we observe that they given like summation, okay, 1 by we need to check this pattern. Okay, we need to expand this one in order to check this one. Okay, see here we can write it as like r, just since we have like r power 4, we can turn it as like a plus b into a minus b type. Okay, after that we just take the like what we have like partial of it. Okay, after that we can easily see here like 1 3 3 7 601 651 as a pattern. Okay, now if you observe that this can be cancel out these things, okay, up to here. Okay, only this one and this one will be remain, which is telescoping series we can say. Okay, therefore we got the answer, which is 325 by the 651. Now they are saying p plus q. Okay, we just, since we know this is GCD will be p, GCD will be 1, therefore just add those two. Okay, which will be given as 976 is our answer. Okay, that's how we got the answer. Now we have on the basis of permutations and combinations, restricted selection. Okay, if you see here 3 persons enter in a lift. Okay, 3 persons enter in a lift at the ground floor. The lift will go up to 10th floor. Okay, they are saying lift at the ground floor going up to 10th floor. Okay, the number of the ways in which the 3 person can exit the lift at 3 different floors. Okay, if the lift does not stop at the first and second and third floors is equal to what? Okay, if it is lift does not stop in the first 3 floors, what will be happen? Okay, if the 7 like not stopping will be given as 7, like 7. If it is like just minus these floors out of 10, we will remain as 7. And what, how many ways we have like 7 3? If we just arrange that, we will have like 7 3 ways into how many we are, just how many floors we have, 3 factorial ways. Therefore we got the 210 will be our answer. Okay, this is a simple one, just is a logic you have to see here. Just already just saying that 3 different floors. Okay, they are saying 3 different floors, in that only we can say. Now we have on the basis of differential equation, if we observe that it's like see here 1 minus 2x plus 0 to x, and also they given in the terms of t here. Okay, in terms of here x, and here also we have another function in terms of like g of x. Okay, now see, we will find the f of x as like just taking as e power x, like multiplying with e power minus x. Okay, just taking multiplying with e power minus x, this this one will be become, okay, this will be like 1. Okay, this will be separately will be become, now just differentiating on both sides. Okay, this will be look like e power minus x. Okay, and f dash of x. Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, this will be like a power minus x f of x. Okay, and e power 0 f of 0. Okay, that will be like f of x. Okay, that's how we can easily see e power minus x. Okay, and this will be like came from this here. Okay, and this will be differentiate this like UV form, this will be form. Okay, and next thing you need to do, just simplification leads to differential equation. Okay, now we got the f of x. Okay, from this we will get the f of x on solving, and the g of x is a similar pattern, and we have different thing, which is f of t plus 2 of 15. Okay, just do that like different similar process, just differentiate on both sides. Okay, we will get the like this type of situation. Now by using the wavy curve, like this one which is here, we have like x plus 12 power 17, as we will take minus and minus, here we have like plus 15. Okay, this is the one from here. Okay, like 12, like we will get like minus. Okay, and for the minus 3 we will get like positive. Okay, and for minus 4 we will get like, since we have like 6 here, and also here as well, positive, here as well. Okay, just here itself we have like maximum situation here. Okay, in place of this only we have local maximum, and the local minimum is at like p equal to minus 12. Okay, this here it will be like this type of situation. We have it is decreasing and it is increasing at here. Okay, by that we can say easily therefore p plus modulus of p plus q is equal to 9. Okay, they're saying, asking about points of local minimum and the local maximum of g, then what is the value of this one. Okay, finally ultimately we are just finding the local minimum, local maximum of this given functions. Okay, I hope you understood. Now for having 3D geometry, distance along the given direction. Okay, now if the distance of the point for P of 43 comma alpha comma beta and also beta is less than 0 for the line r bar is equal to this one, this is the given one line, okay, where mu is equal to r. Okay, now line which direction ratio says 3 comma minus 1 comma 0. They given this line and the direction with the direction ratio as this one 13 root 10. Then the what is the value of this alpha square beta square? Now if you see here, from this we can easily draw line. From this we can easily find the line by x minus 43 with the direction ratios 3 minus 1 0. Okay, which is alpha and beta has to be find out by equating to lambda. We can easily put this point as P1. Okay, now similarly we have this kind of situation, okay, which is x minus 4 y is equal to y is equal to z plus 1 by using this type of situation. Okay, this one for equating as mu. Okay, equating as mu, we already have mu. Okay, for that reason we can easily put it like P1 as this one. Okay, now by using as since we have like this type of situation, just making like equal, this taking equal, saying like along with a line direction ratios is saying that 13 root 10. No, okay, by that reason we can just take, now just we can easily see that alpha is equal to lambda and beta is equal to this one, but from this and also mu is equal to this one. Just find the we got the point and this point, okay, which is the direction ratio of that one. Now therefore just finding the distance between those two, we will get the 10 alpha square. Therefore alpha will be 13. Okay, just from here, okay, with this 13 root 10, just from here that 13 root 10, okay, we will have like alpha as 13, beta as 1. Okay, now therefore alpha square plus beta square is equal to 170. Okay, that's how we got the, which is 1. Just see here, we just found the P and P1. Okay, after from the only itself we just use this line, okay, which is mu, and after that we got the alpha and beta, just substituted that values in that one. Okay, here. Okay, that's how we got the 170 is the answer. Now for matrices which is given 2 by 2 matrices, be that to like matrix such that a power 100 a power 100 is equal to 100b plus identity. Okay, then the sum of all elements b power 100 is what? Okay, if we observe that we have just doing that 100b, like, so we need to find like 100b. For that reason we can do like just find the I plus like what we have 100b, right? So just take that like what we have like 3 minus 4, okay, 1 minus 2. Okay, how we got this one? Just adding those one. Okay, just taking that identity like this one. Okay, and also we have like m is equal to 2 minus 4. Just take it as m. Okay, we just taking as ia is equal to this one. We already took that one. Okay, for this assuming it 1. Okay, we just assuming it as taking as 2 comma minus 4 as 1 comma minus 2. Okay, and also they just taking the m square, the nilpotent will be like k is equal to 2. Okay, therefore this will be like m will be up to m100, it will be equal to 0 matrix. Okay, therefore using that we can easily say that for a power 100 it is came from the this one. Okay, we are just taking the I plus m. Okay, it is taken from the I plus m. Okay, after doing that we have like a summation, just taking the summation of that I plus m, like just using the binomial one, just using that like 100 cr, okay, into mr into I. Okay, by using the binomial we can just solve this, giving as a power 100 is equal to 1 plus 100m is equal to like I plus 100b. Okay, which can be equal to 100b. Now we can easily see that this b power 100 we have to find. Okay, that will be, therefore b m is equal to b, that means that m100 is equal to like b100, which will be nilpotent. Okay, that is nothing but like null matrix. Okay, therefore for all these indexes there will be 0, so that means that b power 100 is also 0. Therefore we can easily say that it will be sum of all elements will be 0 is the answer. Okay, that's how we got the final answer as a 0. This is m100. Okay, that is the final question. For more updates we will let you know in the next video. Thanks for watching.